It's always breakfast time somewhere. Oh, we got a big omelet and home fries. Oh, Dunkin'. Extra large original coffee, regular cream and sugar. And we've got the supervisor. What are you doing, Bandit? Yeah, I know. You're looking at that food going, oh, there's something for me. What are you doing? Huh? Hello. What are you doing? He does paws. You don't like your paws touched. Anyway, first food of the day. Let's see. I don't really want this toast. I should have just gave it away. It's a giant ass omelet. Enough here for 2 people. Still hot. These new Dunkin' lids are stupid. They don't work. What are you doing, Bandit? Guess I should have kept some jelly.
Resources, and they are encouraging people to attend an overdose awareness vigil tonight.
We want to honor the families that have lost those. We also want to give them.
Oh, what's going on in the world where you guys are at? Big weekend in Cleveland. Labor Day weekend. The Cleveland National Air Show. Blue Angels are here.
So that vigil starts at 6 o'clock tonight in the Switzer Conference Center at Lorain County Community College in Elyria. It's not the only group bringing attention to this topic. International Overdose Awareness Day.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a video about these cups. These are lame. These are lame. They changed the lids they're using at Dunkin'. I don't like these. Never have. Christina, like the old style with the tab. It's sealed. It stayed where you wanted it. Welcome. Got a little breakfast food, even though it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Coffee. Supervisor's here. How you doing, Supervisor? Hello. What are you doing, Bandit?
There's a link with more information and resources on our News 5 app and website. Because we know overdoses have impacted so many families, we'll continue to bring you
It's a lot of food.
this topic throughout the evening.
Gyro meat.
Will tell us about the DEA Family Summit and why they want everyone to attend, even if you're
Yeah, he's staring at my food. What are you doing, you? What are you doing? What'd you do to your lip? What'd you do to your chin? Bandit, you getting a fight? You bad cat. What'd you do? What'd you do to your chin? What'd you do? You bad cat. That's what happens when you have outdoor cats. They have... What did you get into? What did you get into? What'd you get into?
I thought it's a great thing for East Cleveland and it'll aid in
That's
home
Bandit.
repairs. She was one of hundreds who got $3,000 each for fixes. She
Oh,
wanted repairs
Baba's
on the
here.
roof, soffit, and gutters. One catch, though, she had to use a contractor on the city's
Didn't even know he was here.
choice.
Already at work, I see, Baba.
Did the work and passed inspection. However,
2 meals ahead of me, yeah. Well, you have a better schedule than me. Bandit, what'd you do to your chin?
we called the contractor.
Come here.
It's Jonathan Walsh, an investigative reporter
What'd you
for
do?
News 5 here in Cleveland. We emailed him.
What'd you do to your chin?
Mayor, we've seen some of the damage. No answers.
I think the city can do a
Oh, that guy.
better job and putting a protocol together.
We asked the president of city council, Tawan Billings, to come out to Gloria's home. He says he's heard from others who used the grant program and had similar contractor problems. In fact, Aurora Shore Range Firehouse, we are following through on our News 5.
Well, I hope to get some of the air shows this weekend.
The same thing.
They're gonna make sure they want to do the minimum to get $3,000.
For Gloria, he contacted her former contractor
This is Twan Billings. I'm the council president for the city of East Cleveland.
with no solution at that point.
Then I'm gonna take her personally down to the law department and say I need you to deal with this.
We followed them to City Hall. Tawan's
Oh, that's some
message to contractors.
ugly work,
You're
man.
not coming out here doing what you're supposed to do. Then that administration need to go after them.
Wow. Some really crappy home improvements through a government program.
Stop leaking and it to be done correctly as it should have been done the first time.
Here in East Cleveland, I'm News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh. Gloria says at City Hall they pulled records for the
Hit 90 again today.
no longer wanted with the city. She told city leaders next week.
So that's the 13th or 14th 90-degree day this year. Did you see J.D. Vance get booed at the International Association of Firefighter Convention? Oh, brutal. This is tasty.
A total of 765 employees will then be shut out.
Now Trump is saying that the government is going to pay for in vitro fertilization for all women. Leone, hello. Yeah, so all of a sudden the government's going to pony up $12,000 to $30,000 for every woman that wants that. Yeah, he's lying through his teeth. Lying through his teeth.
In ambulance service. So if you're directing them from here out of Warren to Mercy Health, the distance is not appropriate.
Yeah. Oh my God, Baba. And then they interviewed him yesterday or today, asking him about Arlington. His answers are just obscenely ridiculous. Well, I don't know who did that. Well, it was your campaign's Trump TikTok account. Well, I don't know. We have lots of people. I don't know anything about that. The guy is such a pig. Ugh. I had somebody tell me I was delusional about Trump. Somebody I blocked. Delusional about what?
But how much more oxygen will that give this hospital to breathe?
Yeah, I should not engage with some people. What?
Make it better than it has been since Stuart bought us.
This hospital is expected to shut down come September 20th, but the employees here are hopeful that a nonprofit will come in and save them at the 11th hour. For News 5 here in Warren, I'm Kaylee Olivas. I'm Serena Marshall, and here's a look at today's top stories. The murder case that caught the attention of the hit podcast Serial will head back to court. Maryland's Supreme Court ruled today that a 2022 court hearing that freed Adnan Syed from prison violated the legal rights
Oh
of
my.
the victim's family must be redone. Syed was
Christina. So where are you from, Christina? And who else is here? Leonie. I think you've been here before, Leonie. I started to make a map to put down where everybody who comes here is from.
Because they weren't given reasonable notice of the hearing that resulted in his release. So the murder conviction was reinstated, and the case must now go back to circuit court.
Hey, Pat.
Becoming a little
Good
cooler
afternoon.
for some parts of the country, breaking some of that record-setting heat we saw over the summer. That's because a cold front expected to sweep across the eastern U.S. just in time for Labor Day weekend. Cooler air will make its way down to the U.S. from Canada. The cool down could even give a break to some southern states from that rolling
Sandwiches.
Fall temperatures are expected to stick around for much of next week in the south. The troubled Boeing spacecraft has been stuck at the International Space Station for months, finally has a return date, but it will head back to Earth on September 6th without its crew. NASA experts are wary of gas leaks and issues with the Starliner capsule's propulsion system, so they determined
It's going to be interesting to see how the Boeing capsule does on its return. It's going to return on September 6th on its own. No passengers. Well, at least they'll try and learn from it. I don't know. I think that capsule is... I don't know if it's going to work. Yo! Hey, Ice.
It's the Labor Day clearance at the Great Escape. Save up to 70% on remaining patio collections.
Gyro meat.
Dining sets, sectionals, chat groups, Adirondacks, fire tables, and more.
Yiddo meat.
Clearance priced. Get free package upgrades. Plus,
What you do to your chinny chin chin, Bandit?
and save up to 50% on clearance hot tubs. Or get 0%
What you do, Bandit?
50 months. Only at the Great Escape.
Almost looks like he has a rash or something. Weird. What are you doing? You're pooped. You're not even trying to get food. Let me give you a little food. Oh, hey, Lori. There's some Bandit food. Give Bandit some snacks. How's Vegas?
Let's go places. Welcome to my kitchen. You may notice how beautiful it is. Well, it's beautiful because Northeast Factory Direct hooked us up. Process is super easy. You bring some basic measurements in, you meet with one of their designers, so you can literally see just how the finished project is going to look. The design is absolutely free. And then we talk about the installation. Super easy as well. The cabinets have cushion.
Hello there, Midnight. Oh, hey, Jasmine. Scotland checking in. Yeah, I'm going to open my map up again here. I started to do that. And let's see here. How do I find that map again? Change to a different account. It's that one.
Irresistible from every angle. The first ever Buick Envista.
I don't like the markers I'm using. Alfie, hello. What do you get? I'm okay.
We're Nuremberg, Paris. If you'd like to find out why our clients are giving us 5-star reviews and referring us to
I
their
need to fix that.
give us a call. Nuremberg, Paris. Fighting for the injured since 1928. 216-777-7700.
Can you? That's something. I guess. I don't know if you can look. Well, no, that's not it. How do we get out of that? Go back there. So who's here? We got. Well, we already got Scotland. We got. Yeah. I forget. What city are you in, Ice? Hey, Steve. Afternoon. Top of the morning to you. I'm going to start putting pins on the map to show where everybody's at. I'll take screenshots and put it up on the community tab now and then. Nova Sad. Nova Sad, Surbadia. Save.
There will also be some friendly competitions too, like a taco eating contest and hot sauce challenge. The taco festival runs through Labor Day. And
On the,
from more your speed, then you gotta
let's
get to
see,
October see the state
on the Danube.
County Fairgrounds. Last year, USA Today
Nice.
named it the top 10, Oktoberfest in the country. The fun runs through Monday,
Well, you're not far from Budapest.
September 6th and 7th.
That's a city I've always wanted to visit.
On the sky, maybe you're heading down to this.
You don't see you?
National Air Show is
I thought I put you on, Linda.
airport Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
I kind of know where you're at.
Canadian demonstrations from the amazing U.S. Navy Blue Angels and other military jets there too. You can see up close and personal.
I mean, I got you southeast of Baltimore. No, Alfie. Where, what city or county, if you don't want to be too exact? Where are you at? Province. Oh, Austin. Got quite a few followers in Austin. Did I put anybody on the map yet? I like Austin. Come on, Texas. Where's Texas? No, I did not do that yet. Oh, have you, Jasmine? Oh, so that means there's no hope for us. Intercourse, PA. I always like that one, yes. Oh, some names of some towns are hilarious. Oh, thanks, Ice. Oh, I'm in Cleveland, on the north coast of America. The great shores of Lake Erie. Yeah, I've got a couple of really good friends in Austin. Texas is the only state I've been asked to leave by Texas Rangers. You're leaving, aren't you? Yes, sir. Yeah, we say we're on the north coast, because we are. We're on the north coast of America. You cross the lake, you're in Canada. Rambo. Not in Austin. Austin is a very, Austin is the, not the only, Austin is a very cosmopolitan town. But, you know, Dallas and Houston do have really great food scenes, but they're not places I would choose to live. Austin has the best music scene maybe in the country almost, other than Nashville. Oh, it gets cold here, Alfie. But you can dress for the cold. You can learn to dress for the cold and like it. I like the cold. I like driving in snow and ice. What's the temperatures here going to be? Thanks, Ice. I miss all that, yes. Yeah, I got Joey's down there, Tony, Tim. Yeah, Tony and Tim lead lots of trips over to places like Big Bend. That's how I met them. He was they were our trip leader when we took a mountain bike trip to Big Bend and a raft on the river. Should I give you more food, Bandit? Absolutely. Oh, he's taking off. All right. What are you doing? It's so weird some days. I don't know what's going on with his brain. All right, nice to meet you, Alfie. I'm here at all different kinds of the day or night. I'll be streaming a lot probably this weekend. Hopefully get the air show, some of the Blue Angels. Parking duty, I'm gonna hopefully make some money parking cars. Pat, what is that? Have a Stites? Stites?
Insurance company to pay for it, which is going to be great.
Trump didn't explain how that mandate would be paid for, but this is an issue Republicans have struggled to navigate, especially after the overturning of Roe. Alabama Supreme Court this past February ruled frozen embryos are people, and people can then be held.
Yeah, Trump's lying through his teeth right now with saying that they're going to cover IVF for women. That's laughable. Sad. Oh, no, Stites? No, never heard of that. Is that a California chain? I never heard of that. Some parking duty, maybe. Make some money. Hopefully catch the Blue Angels a little. Oh, so it's in Ohio. Stites. What? Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. I've never heard this. I've been to Findlay. Stites grocery store. There's one outside of Lima. Let's see here, hold on. Go back to the search here. Stites variety store, Stites grocery store. What city is that? Lima again. Yeah, I think that's the only one. On Harding Highway. I think that's the only one, Pat. Yep. Yeah, that's the only one. Oh, Bueller's. That's a good chain. Really, Pat? Wow. So he does video, he takes you shopping, or is it live stream? Such a giant omelet. Not Northern Ohio, Putty Cat. There's no Kroger's in Northern Ohio. At least not in the Cleveland market. I don't know if they're in Toledo. They might be still in Toledo, but not anywhere near Cleveland. They had a grocery war with Giant Eagle years ago, and they completely pulled out of the area. It's sad. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're in Michigan. I mean, they're in Ohio, but not. Let's see. Let's look at the map here. Kroger. Let's search a little more here. Search this area. Search this area. Yeah, they're all over Detroit. Yeah. The only Kroger's they show here is, Columbus. Oops, sorry. Columbus. Nothing in Northern Ohio. Up here, Sandusky. I think I drive by that one sometimes. Or have. Michigan got a lot. Detroit area. I don't know if it'll search like that properly. Not showing Cincinnati. Sites and Aldi's. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing near here anymore. We have Meijer now. If you've ever heard of Meijer supermarkets, they have 600 stores. Pretty big, privately held company. Really good place to shop. Their giant superstores are 200,000 square feet. They're based out of Michigan. They've been moving into the Ohio market slowly. Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, they've got loyal employees. They've been around a long time. I've been to the first ones I ever went to was the one up near Sandusky. No.
Now with the new information. We're here at Cleveland Heights City Hall, where just moments ago the mayor, the police chief, told us that the scene last night, it was intense, it was tragic. It left Christian Thomas dead and neighbors in shock. Anything like this ever happened?
Never. Not since I've been here. I'm born and raised in Cleveland Heights. I've never witnessed anything like this before.
Eileen Simmons lives on Yellowstone Road, just a couple doors down from a scary situation that happened Thursday night. The police chief says officers were called to 1309 Yellowstone Road, where a father and son were in a dispute, and that 18-year-old Christian Thomas, the son, had a gun. When officers arrived, the chief says two women told them Christian had fired a shot inside the home. Officers saw Christian in the doorway.
Officer remained outside the home and heard Christian's father tell him repeatedly to take his finger off the trigger.
The chief tells us at some point there was a loud crash and a bang, and then Christian came out of the house with a gun in his hand.
From a distance, you heard kind of a pop, and then next thing you know, it was a barrage of fire going off, like just a lot. We literally were on the ground. We took cover. We literally got on the ground because we didn't know what was happening.
The chief says 3 officers fired their guns, hitting and killing Christian. He didn't know how many shots were fired, and he doesn't know if Christian fired at officers. Eileen says after the shooting, the neighborhood filled with different sounds.
You could hear a lot of emotions. You could hear a lot of just yelling out.
The Cleveland Heights mayor expressed his condolences to the family.
I'm hoping that I and the rest of our community can wrap our arms around this family and let them know that we care about them and we care about their son.
My heart just goes out to that family. No matter what happened, my heart goes out to them.
It's interesting to note that in the summation that the police chief did here at City Hall, he said that Christian came out of the house with a gun in his hand. But then when we asked, hey, what about the body cam? What did you see on body cam? He says of the short little clip that he watched, he did not see a gun in Christian's hand, and he did not see him actually point the gun and start firing. So all of this will have to be hashed out by the Bureau of Criminal Investigation. They're taking over from here on out. 3 officers with the Cleveland Heights Police Department are on administrative leave. Reporting live, I'm News 5 Investigator.
Yeah, I heard about it happening last night, and I was following some details here and there, which were sketchy. You know, and then it was very dark over there, so I mean, who knows? BCI will sort it out. BCI will sort it out.
She had so many friends and so many gifts to give people, and she was just starting her life.
Kind, caring, compassionate, a shining bright light. Those are just some of the words Kelly and Nick Kellerman use to describe their daughter, Megan Kellerman.
Love your kids, because it's true what they say. You don't know what you have until it's gone.
On the evening of August 14th, Megan was killed by a stranger. She had stopped at a Stowe Taco Bell.
Oh, this story is hideous. This story is so disgusting.
Jason Williams then got out of his vehicle and shot and killed Megan before taking his own life, as horrified customers looked on.
So that's a horrible reality we're living in right now. A huge void missing. Our daughter is gone. I can't do nothing about it. I was helpless.
To honor Megan's legacy, a GoFundMe page is raising money for scholarships for students at Cleveland State, Megan's alma mater, and for high school kids who are part of the
So sad. We had one come through. I don't know if we're going to get more. It's pretty nice out now. Some clouds rolling through. Yeah, that story's crazy. The road rage incident in the Taco Bell drive-thru the other day over in Stowe, Ohio. Something happened. I think the girl might have cut in front of this guy or something, and he lost it. He just lost it. He obviously had stuff going on in his life where he was just full of rage. He had a gun in the car. He got out. He challenged her, and he shot her. And then he must have says, "Well, I screwed up," and then he kills himself right there. Fucking 2 dead people, just crazy.
At that time, there were some bystanders taking someone out of the house, and that person was transported to the hospital.
And our team is right now working to figure out if anybody else was inside that burning home.
Brook Park.
This
Wow.
holiday weekend, Cleveland police are reminding all drivers to be safe on.
Yeah, he rammed her. Yep. Yeah, I mean, crazy stuff. He was ready to snap at something, obviously. He had, I think, been picked up for a DUI before. I don't know. So many guns out there. We had a little shower that came through earlier downtown. No. What are you doing down there, Bandit? You know, something set the guy off.
Is you expect people to be watching your child and you're not as focused on them.
And if you're going with a group of people,
You know, I mean, I drive a lot. You guys know. I think I'm a very aware driver. I don't tailgate, you know. I kind of chewed out my buddy today because he rides so close to cars. And I go, dude, you can't do that. You can't react quick enough. The guy has to slam his brakes on, man. You're just going to hit him because he's going backwards, you know. Oh, here's the air show. Got some big planes down there. I heard they canceled some of the planes, though.
Buys today, but
a few of us.
A couple of the acts got canceled. I got another friend, a mutual friend, rode with them to Memphis for the blues festival. He said he was in the back seat. He says the whole trip he was like, my feet were up on the damn seats and I was like in horror the whole time because Phil rides right on people's bumpers. What does that get you, man? I won't ride with people like that. I would not. I'd say I'm out. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of radar below us. Well, cars are power, freedom, you know, all kinds of stuff, but people definitely lose their minds when they're in their vehicles. Burbank, Ohio. River Styx, Ohio. Gripe, gripe, gripe. It's breakfast time somewhere, Phil. I sent somebody who I basically blocked the story of the Army rebuking Trump about Arlington. They told me I was delusional. I said, how does that work? The Army said Trump screwed up. Beer balls. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's no doubt people, you know, people become something else in their private vehicle. Yep. HOA balls. I haven't watched a single HOA video all week. Man, there's some crazy stuff out there. What is that?
Asks for continued privacy. Fans are paying their respects to a player who chose them and embraced them from the day he arrived.
Me and my wife had a smile on our face from the moment we stepped in the door with, you know, everyone, you know, being so, you know, nice and welcoming, and I hope people are excited. You know, and I'm excited.
So is that image that no star players wanted to sign with Columbus, and then Johnny came and it gave us hope.
Now, the fans shift to embracing and supporting the Gaudreau family and loved ones in Columbus and beyond.
Even though you're not here anymore, you're still in our.
Oh, sounds like a really bad accident somewhere. Killed one of the Columbus hockey players and more people. Wow. George Orwell, really? I saw an interesting thing, him quoting something somebody posted the other day. It was, I've never really read Orwell. I don't know if I read 84. I probably did, but I don't remember. Sounded like a whole bunch of people got killed by a drunk driver. I just saw a little thing on the screen. Maybe I'm missing what I saw. Well, this is way too much food. Jesus. I've been eating for how long now? And I barely dented this pile of... This is a giant omelet. Definitely 2 meals, if not more. Yeah, I don't think I know actually much about George Orwell. Now that you bring it up. So am I delusional about Trump? That's not even something I would call somebody, I don't think, too often. Not for what I've been sharing. But she's brainwashed. HOA's biggest expense. There you go, Phil. Well, on my Twitter page, I have a subtitle says, "I am abnormal and I like abnormal people." And boy, does that get some people riled up sometimes when they respond to me. They go look at that. Oh, silly, silly people. Do I want to go out and lay in the heat and change the oil? Did anybody see the used car rental company in California, in LA, that was renting cars to out-of-country bandits and giving them the locations of places to go steal? 6-year investigation. They busted these people. Vacation crime. Oh yeah, Linda. Yep. Criminal tourism.
The Drug Enforcement Administration will be hosting its annual Family Summit, giving anyone the chance to learn how opioids have impacted families firsthand. Maya Lockett has more on the reason behind this event.
We're just losing everybody that comes across fentanyl.
Matthew Gomez did not know much about fentanyl when his 19-year-old son, Miles, died due to fentanyl poisoning in 2021.
Miles was a great kid, super smart, super energetic, and with a great personality. He loved to read. He loved music. He taught himself how to play guitar.
That's when Matthew and his wife decided to educate themselves, and now they work to spread awareness in Cleveland.
We started doing outreach and trying to help people that are currently going through issues.
Using their personal experience with drug overdose to educate and help prevent other families from going through the same.
Fucking unreal. Yes, Andrew. I follow crime and stuff in the city and fire and police. Sometimes the amount of overdoses that come in to the fire department are insane. I've given one dose of Narcan. You know, when I did drugs, they were pretty safe, unless you did like heroin.
But for the good work that people are doing in community organizations and across DEA to try to get the word out.
Like the DEA's Family Summit happening Saturday, where they will put names and faces to a drug crisis. People will hear from families who have lost loved ones to drug overdoses or drug poisoning.
Some of the information being presented there is going to be specific to families, things to look for, what the threat is in the community. There's no better place to start than the home for parents to understand what the threat is, know what their children are facing, and then spread that knowledge.
Showing people that fentanyl deaths are not limited by age, race, or economic background.
The people that are dying are all over the place. It's moms, dads, grandmas, sons, daughters.
Anyone is welcome to the Family Summit at 7 p.m. in Cleveland Public Square. Maya Lockett, News 5.
I wondered where that was going to be. Interesting. Yeah, there's an injectable pen or the nasal. I have the nasal spray over here. Yeah, here I can show you. I think it's right over here still. What's up, Bandit? Or did it fall? I think it might have fallen. Where did it go, Bandit? Where's the Narcan, Bandit? Oh, now I can't find it. It was right here. A bunch of stuff fell over, and I'm bad. I haven't picked it up. Where's the Narcan, Bandit? Did you give it to one of your buddies? See Bandit giving Narcan. Yeah, here I a bunch of shit fell the other day, and I don't know if the cat knocked it over or gravity got to it. He's been doing weird stuff, jumping on all kinds of strange things lately. I found him sitting on top of 2 feet of mail the other day. Like, how'd you get up there? He's acting so weird some days. You can get Narcan free usually somewhere in your community. Mail and mail carrier. So this is the typical dispenser, the nasal dispenser. You just stick it up their nose after you've been told to do it, usually when you're talking on the phone to 911, or if you absolutely know they took an overdose, you just stick it up their nose, grab it with both hands if you can, and just push the plunger all the way in real quick. That's it. It just dispenses one shot. My friend I've got a good friend who did traffic, usually come in like a 2-pack box or something. There is the pen also. But you can go find videos on YouTube to show you how to use it and whatnot if you're curious. I've got piles of shit, dumb boys. I'm bad. I'm very bad. Well, maybe it's 1.5 feet. Motel 6, what? Yeah, I mean, lots of places have it. You can get a hold of local agencies that'll give it out. I think everybody should have some in their glove box, in their car. The doses that I ended up giving it was in a parking garage and somebody had some in their car, but they were afraid to give it. Other people were giving the guy CPR. He overdosed pretty bad. I think a homeless guy was in the parking garage. Yeah, I've heard of that too. I've got a friend, like I said, who's given or has seen up to 10 doses given to people to try to bring them back. Just insane, Yeah, it's probably quite a high. Most people have never experienced those kind of rushes, but yeah. Yeah, I lost another friend the other day. The local guy here that did traffic control for the police and fire department, passed away in his sleep the other day. Probably his heart. He had a bad ticker. Chris was the nicest guy. I don't think he was even 50. Gripe. Matt, yeah. Yeah, but a lot of times they don't, they've learned that they can just kind of keep going with the Narcan. I mean, you need a lot more help than that, but yeah. Well, it doesn't come across the border, Putty Cat. It comes across the border, but not on people's backs. It comes across the border in cars and trucks and in the mail, right from China. I mean, this is all documented, It comes in shipping containers. It comes in trucks and cars. It has nothing to do with the border migration. Yeah, Justin. Tunnels. There's not that many of those, I don't think. Only in the very...
Thanks to a massive deli meat recall.
Reports from the USDA's Food Safety Inspection Service shows that 69 non-compliances at that plant within the past year. Now, included in that report, insects were found both alive and dead. Mold was spotted on doors, near a hand-washing sink, and on the ceiling. A spokesperson for Boar's Head says that food safety is priority.
Food safety is priority. Plant safety is another thing. 8 freaking people dead from this deli meat fiasco. Jesus. Boar's Head.
Well, in 18 states of the hospital, 9 people have died.
Oh, up to 9 people now.
Well, the producer
Boar's Head, yeah, Linda, pretty popular brand. Oh, there's going to be big lawsuits there, man. 9 people dead. 69 violations at the plant. That's the subject location. Mold, dead insects, other nonsense. How do you know, I've run restaurants. How do you let places get that bad? Let alone big food plants. Yes, I know lots of stuff's going through and whatnot, but these places are built to be cleaned. They're not built to not be cleaned. This is laziness. Mold, yeah, think about it, Linda. Yeah. Things have to get pretty nasty. Jesus.
Why not? Stay with us.
Consider to be, yes. I mean, you have managers, you have all kinds of people in these big plants overseeing stuff. How do you sit down and have meetings and go, yeah, just let's all ignore all that? I mean, how does that go, you know? I couldn't work for people like that. What the fuck? Jesus. Now we may have a couple more hospitals close over here in Canton and Warren. Really bad if they lose these hospitals. I mean, people will be way far away from any kind of help. Eat cheap old SK bologna. I just go for the mystery meat tubes, hot dogs. They're full of floor scrapings. Bar S bologna. Oh, there's a good one. Yes, Bar S bologna. I like mayo on bologna sandwiches. Salt and pepper. English. The Afghan war with Americans. Well, that Afghan war is over. All these wars are fiascos, man. You know, I mean, some of it may be justified, but, you know, Amish Trail bologna. There you go. We can't build more car plants, so let's have more wars. That'll keep the economy going. Yep.
controversy. Rudy Fichtenbaum is the chair of the state teachers retirement system.
Definitely not Peyton. Hello.
With our Morgan Trout, who continues to follow through on this story.
I've never taken any money.
He's been accused of public corruption.
Never offered any money.
Ohio State Teachers Retirement System Board Chair Rudy Fichtenbaum is denying all of Attorney General Dave Yost's accusations, ones that allege he and board member Wade Steen are trying to contract steer 70% of STRS assets to QED, a company that Yost says has backdoor ties to both men.
We became friends.
Fichtenbaum says
We became
he's grown close to
friends.
QED leaders, former Ohio Deputy Treasurer Seth Metcalf and consultant J.D. Tremmel. And my records request shows that it's from talking over encrypted app Signal, a platform that deletes messages after you read them. He says that isn't a crime and that the AG's lawsuit is a sham.
I will be cleared of any wrongdoing, and I just want to keep on, working on behalf of the members to help restore the benefits.
Yost argues that his lawsuit is to protect educators from an alleged scheme to give $65 billion to an investment firm with no clients and no track record.
Oh yeah, let's give all of the states and teacher money to a firm with no clients. Oh my God, that sounds like a scam. Holy shit. No, I could care less about football, Putty Cat. No, I don't think I ever read much Hemingway, actually. And I missed going to Key West like 3 years in a row for free. Pissed. Stupid. Another. You can still drink.
He had already been vetted, and STRS leaders and staff and outside consultants all turned them down. But it doesn't matter, because now that there's a supermajority of reformers on the board, they could choose to give QED the contract. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.
And we are learning much more about just how much damage our area suffered when multiple tornadoes hit earlier this month. Lorain County releasing a storm impact report today. The county says that the storm caused widespread damage, not just to homes, but also to infrastructure and businesses. As a result, crews had to replace, get this, almost 1,800 pole cross arms, 400 poles, 195 transformers, and almost 190,000 feet of wire and cable.
They were busy.
Wow. They were working hard.
Yeah.
We certainly appreciate it. A lot of people were in the dark for.
Wow. Why would I want to research Islam? All religions are evil. Why do you need a religion? If there's a God, you don't need a religion. Religions are there to control people. Whatever religion, they're all about control. Why do you need to be controlled? Do you not have strength within yourself to just believe in the force or the God that's out there? Don't need that crap. DMS4, hello. Lights only flickered. What church do you belong to? Oh yeah, I'm sure, Phil. They want to know. Which one are you? No Republicans. Oh, an atheist. Oh my God. Yeah, that'll blow they lose their minds. I just saw a really good conversation about oh my God, did I save that? I gotta be better at saving this stuff. It was a brilliant conversation about maybe religion and oh my God, who was that? hate when I went nuts the other night trying to find something that I didn't save. Spent all kinds of time trying to find it again. What was that conversation? Oh man, what channel? What was that on? Put down the Church of the Pygmy Satanists. I don't need to, English. Do you not understand? Okay? Why do I want to believe about Islam? Okay? Look at how many religions on this planet have caused death, destruction, agony, hatred. Why do you want to be part of that? Okay? You don't need that. Do you need to be part of a religion that looks down on another group of people? You don't need that. If there's a God, just believe in the life force of the God, and that's it. You don't need that crap. Why are you going to believe in it? You know, look at what Muhammad. He was a pretty nasty dude, wasn't he? I don't need that. Who needs that? I was brought up Catholic. Who needs that? Right, Phil, you know a little bit about that. I mean, big religions are just evil, man. You know, so you think Islam is good, that women are lesser beings? All this stuff is mumbo jumbo. All religions were created during pagan times to control populations of people. We are a bit more enlightened now. We know we're not on a flat earth. You know, well, some of us. Why do you need this stuff? I mean, part of it is man is always looking for something, but I know, and I've got to find Fredo. I need Fredo. Roseanne, hello. Second one from Texas today. Had someone from Austin. Some of which, well, if you let the cats loose, they'll push us all off. This is a big omelet. I keep saying that. I keep eating. What blows my mind is the complete lack of people that say they're religious, who have never ever really thought about why they are religious, or that is it necessary. They've never thought these things out. They just, like, you know, people that become Republicans or Democrats, they just follow instead of actually, like, seriously doing some brain thinking about it. It's crazy. No, I don't even have any in the house. This would have been good with hot sauce, actually. Okay, I have to look that up. Okay, I've been starting a map, Roseanne, where people come from, into the chat. Not sure if I know. I think I may have heard of League City, Texas. Let's see here. We have League Park here in Cleveland. famous Negro League black baseball stadium. Where is this? Oh, Houston. Yeah, I probably have seen that before. I'll add you to the map. All right, I should put this omelet away. I'm not going to finish near any of this. This is huge. It might be 3 meals. Oh, really? I've got a lot of expat Clevelanders. Greg Globe is an expat Clevelander. Linda, her daughter lives west of me in Lorain, Ohio. And Steve and Laura, if they're here, they used to live in Mentor. They're in Vegas. When were you here? What neighborhood or city? Well, I'm going to try and live stream and catch some of the air show this weekend and some other stuff. But if you miss it or don't find it, you can always go back and look at it. Houston, give me a break. It's a crazy city. Crazy huge. Flooding. Mentor. Oh, yeah. Steve and Lori are from the Mentor area. They've been in Vegas for a while, though. No, I haven't really been to the beaches, and I haven't been down on Edgewater Beach this year at all, I don't think. Michael, yes. Earth. Yeah, we have lots of good food. Look at this giant omelet I got from George's Gyro. Thing's huge. Okay, I'm going to put that away. Crazy large omelet. I only paid for half of it. Actually, I paid for less than half of it. It's expensive. Prices really went up. $18 for that omelet, but it's huge, so you're going to get 2 meals out of it at least. They do good hash browns there. Gyro George, famous Gyro George. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Prices really went up. I only paid $8. My buddy paid for the rest. Yeah, it's pretty big German. Not as maybe as big as Columbus. We've got all those Eastern European countries here, big time. Especially Hungarian, Polish, Irish, huge, Croatian, Serbian, all those countries. We got great ethnic food, man. I mean, that's the beauty of Cleveland. It's really a very diverse city, if you avail yourself to it. Too many people that live in suburbs and think Cleveland is like the 7th level of hell. Geauga County Fair is underway. I haven't been to a county fair in a long time. The heat, yeah, well, yeah, you're in the smack dab hellhole down there. Yeah, I don't know if I could take relentless heat. I'm missing some comments here. Yeah, I wish I could go to the fair. I don't have the money to drive there. Jogger County Fair. A truck that I'm borrowing chews up fuel. I should go over to the building or do some grass cutting. I gotta cut the grass. That means 2 hours of pushing the mower in 80-degree heat. You gonna go to a nursing home, Michael? We used to own nursing homes. I hope I am never in one. Oh, hello there, Rajan. My morals. Hey, Phil, check this guy out. Grape Globe knows me very well. Oh, that's funny. My mom was a nurse. She graduated from Fairview School of Nursing. That's funny. Okay, I gotta go back and let's see here. I want to take a screenshot of this. Better idea of my morals. Okay, so I've been mostly an electrician, uh, uh, a fire alarm contractor, a big building maintenance guy, remodeling, all kinds of stuff. What else did he say here? Body count. Well, we can't discuss that here. And no religion. Religions are evil. They're not necessary. Oh, YouTuber. Yeah. That got a good laugh, didn't it, Phil? Yeah, the storms are south of us. That's good. Did I laugh too quick and too hard? Morels, yes, there you go. I should put the eggs in the fridge. Temperature's really dropping. It's getting cooler. Look at those. Getting into the 50s at night. Look at that. Oh, he stuck his head in there. Oh, we definitely need laughs. You know, when I just see too much about what's going on you know, in politics, and Trump just lying through his teeth. It's like, how do people believe what he says? I don't get it, you know. Did I scare you when I laughed? Oh, oh my. Bandit, you're just pooped out. What did you do to your chin? Oh. My rash is clearing up. I keep forgetting to go. It doesn't itch anymore. It's pretty well. I forgot to look at my belly today. It's not itching. Well, he wasn't exactly a trained marksman. I still don't think Trump's ear got hit. I don't know. I mean, we've seen no real evidence that he got hit. You know, we've got no medical report from a real doctor with a current license. Nothing. It's all stinky. I don't know. And I just found out that some of those guards that were around him at that rally, the female guards, were private security. Somebody said they were not Secret Service. I'd like to hear more on that. Yeah, I don't know what did it, you know, because I wish I had a better time frame of exactly when I did notice the rash starting. Do you remember me cutting the trees down? I was live streaming that out in front of my buddy's house. I was grabbing those trees a lot and dragging them and holding them in my arms. So that made me think that maybe where I got what I got, that would have been all touching my skin so much. I don't know what it was, but it. When I did a video doctor call, she thought it was maybe poison ivy or oak. Well, that's what. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, Roseanne, exactly. My belly. I'm not going to show you my belly. I haven't looked at it here. I also had a big blotch, so this was very red, and then this trailing marks traveling down the arm, and then I had on both wrists in the same spot little bumps pop up there and there, same spot, which tells me it seems like somewhat nerve related. And then I had it across my belly to the right side of me, wrapping around my abdomen, or I should say more right around my waist. But it's going away, and I did get some cream from a buddy that was his dermatologist gave him for something similar. I mean, I thought it was hives or I don't know what. And I had some marks showing up on this arm too. Take this cream. Yeah, it was it's a light steroid cream. And then the doctor, when I did the video call, she did prescribe me some stronger steroid cream, but I still haven't gotten to the store to pick it up. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. And then I never even thought of taking Benadryl. A friend of mine just had some bad hives, and she was saying she was taking Benadryl that helped stop the itching a lot. And I did find some Benadryl. I took one. And I didn't really scratch this stuff. I love to scratch. I mean, I will scratch it till it bleeds. It feels so good. Beer. Hydroxyzine is the best if you can get it. I was pretty good. I did not scratch this stuff as much as I could. I was amazed because I like to scratch the itch. What time is it?
Katie, David, tomorrow National Overdose Awareness Day, but for families who've lost loved ones to the drug crisis, that day is every day.
Well, I guess if I overdose, I won't be able to find my Narcan. What the heck is that? Oh yeah, you want to buy a watch? Anybody want to buy a watch? I got to start selling stuff. Got all this stuff I need to sell. It's a broken man's watch. It's just a watch. I don't think it's worth more than about 20 bucks or something, you know. It's just a very pretty watch. Maybe it's worth 30 bucks, 40 bucks, I don't know. I looked it up once. I think I have a couple of these. They were gifts from something. If I would, oh, who's that? Oh, hey, Roseanne, thank you. The only watch I would really like would be like an Apple Watch, because you don't have to look at the phone. You don't have to hold the phone to do some simple stuff. I don't know if I could get used to wearing it again, or would I scratch the crap out of it. But it would be nice to kind of just have something without having to hold something in your hand. Yeah, I would only get one that would be the better one, I think, if I ever, because as brutal as I am to stuff. Yep. All right, let's take the food up to the fridge. We weren't charging? Oh, see, I hate that. I plug the phones in, but I forget to turn the power strip back on, so I'm not running all the transformers when I'm not here. And then I wonder why the phone doesn't charge. Oh, it even says Gyro George. Look at that. Gyro George. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Gyro George. Oh, look at Bandit. Look at Bandit. It's a cat curl. It's a cat puddle of kitty cat. Oh, look at him. All curled up. Oh, yeah. His chin looks like he got into something. What are you doing, Bandit? Oh, I want to look at you. I want to curl up more. Toe beans. Toe beans. Oh. I need to clean up. It's pretty bad in here. Gotten super lazy. Mr. Hero. I've been meaning to get a Roman burger. I haven't had a Roman burger in forever. Forever. Seriously. Not being able to see it. Keep the cover on. Yeah, I might need a cover too. I don't know. Maybe I could turn the watch inside out and wear it on the inside of my wrist, you know. I don't know if I would scratch the. I haven't worn a watch in decades, so I don't know. What's in the shocking refrigerator? We got mystery leftovers. Mystery leftovers. We've got still got another cheesesteak, some coffee, sports drinks, chocolate milk. Oh, I got a beer left. Condiments. Hershey's. Bad milk that I froze before I threw it out, and I forgot to throw it out. These are so lovely. I love these. If you want a good treat, go get this Costco or Sam's Club or somewhere. You can buy these 15 boxes. These are so good, so good. Nice little treats. Condiments. Haagen-Dazs. I'm pretty good. Maybe every other day. It's maybe, I don't know if it's 15 in a box. Maybe it's lasted. I was going to write on it. I forget when I bought them. It's been weeks. I do not eat them every day. I'm pretty good. It's a nice late night treat. The crunchy Haagen-Dazs ones. Oh, I'm bad. If I snack, I'm a snacker, so it's, I'm very bad. That's why I'm not so lightweight anymore. Not that I'm heavy, but I could use to lose a few. Oh, I just discovered I bought a 3-pack the other day at Walgreens late one night. I'll buy some stuff sometimes there if it's on sale. When I was catching the bus especially. And sort my change out here. And they had 3-packs, and if you bought 2 3-packs, you actually got them for a pretty good price with your Walgreens card. And so I did that. But those bars are bigger than these 15-pack. These are smaller, which is fine. But yes, stuff at Walgreens is expensive. CVS, and the only time you buy stuff at those places is if it's on sale. I thought I brought it. I didn't bring a sports drink. Damn it. What's up, Bandit? I have a taste for something else. I do have a sports drink. I need to get the Sam's Club. I need potato salad. I need more potato salad. A quart of heavy cream. I got regular cream. What's up, Bandit? Beer and chocolate's good, yes. Absolutely. Oh, I gotta plug this phone in. I need more charging cables. Actually, I should get a magnetic charger someday for this phone. Then you don't have to plug it in all the time. Oh. Why, Jordan? Why are you going to vote for a lying, racist bigot? Convicted felon. Do you like kicking down on other groups of people, Jordan? Because that's what the Republicans are doing. Hey, Juice. Yeah, maybe I'll have a beer. I don't know. I have one left in the fridge. I'm not going to calm down. I don't have to calm down. I asked you a question. Do you kick down on other groups of people? Ohio overdose deaths are down by 5%. What is it? For what year?
Since 2015, News 5 has continued to cover the high-profile case involving an Akron man who died from a fentanyl overdose. Now, Clay Lepard has learned the stakes are even higher to catch the Chinese manufacturers prosecutors say are behind his death.
9 years after his son died from acetyl fentanyl,
These people live behind this, down this railroad track right down here.
Jim Rao still fights.
This is stoppable.
What happened to his son may be the most complete case, with federal investigators tracing the fentanyl found in his son's room to a manufacturing operation in Shanghai, China, led by this father and son, known as the Zhang family.
And my son was killed by material coming through the mail.
The DEA and State Department are even offering a $10 million reward for
Wow.
information leading to an arrest of the Zhangs.
We intend to hold those accountable.
Last year, an Ohio judge awarded Rao $18 million in a penalty against the Zhangs. And since we last spoke with him, a federal judgment added another $30 million. But Rao says he hasn't seen a penny so far.
If I ever collect any of that money, every bit of it's going to go towards fighting this fight. I will use this solely.
Yep, this stuff is coming in the mail.
And in the wrong hands, it's going to go from the slow motion weapon of mass destruction that's infiltrated the illicit drug supply to the general public in the air, food, or water supply. This can be dispersed in the most simple ways, and there's an unlimited amount of material here.
In 2022, 18 attorneys general urged the White House and Department of Homeland Security for fentanyl to be classified as a weapon of mass destruction. Despite these calls, and from Rao and his nonprofit Families Against Fentanyl, there's been no nationwide move to redesignate the powerful synthetic opioid.
There's nothing that's been here that's this dangerous besides our own nuclear weapon.
In Akron, Clay Lepard.
Good point. Good point. Milwaukee's best ice. And you know, the Chinese government's corrupt when they won't shut these factories down. Everybody's making money. They don't care. Just like the Russians, they want to sow discontent and chaos. Mega Millions, 600 million. Oh my God, I'm so tired of Bernie Moreno commercials. They're just freaking endless freaking commercials for Bernie Moreno. They are just dumping boatloads of money. College, that was a long time ago. At least I'm assuming it was a long time ago. Putin respected us. You've got to be kidding. Putin respected us. Why would you want a president who adores dictators who throw people out of windows like Putin, or Duterte who would throw people out of helicopters? What the frick? You got to know who Bernie Moreno is, don't you? He's the car dealer running for Senate. He's been in trouble with ripping off his employees. He's been in court a number of times. Trump snatched his ass. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Senate, U.S. Senate, Phil. He's running against Sherrod Brown. Bernie's from this area, right around here. He's a hideous Republican. Owns a boatload of car dealers. Just Google him. Another Bernie. These commercials are endless. They just flood the news with them. I mean, an insane amount of ad buying. Oh, Kosich. Yeah. So I asked you, Jordan, are you a bigot? Do you kick down on other groups of people? Or do you believe all people have a right to exist? Because that's not what the Republicans are about. Republicans are kicking down on all kinds of groups of people. Why would you support a Republican then? Oh, Kucinich. Mr. Kucinich. Republicans are kicking down on women's rights. They're kicking down on LGBTQ rights. They're kicking down on school books. They want to stick Bibles in classrooms. What the hell is this? This is crazy stuff. Oh, he's all over the place on abortion because he's scared. So he's pandering to all kinds of groups now. Oh my God, he's pandering like crazy now with his IVF statement. The dude is just, he's so shallow. I mean, you know. Elyria Fire Department.
We don't have to be hopeless. We have a God who loves us.
Hargis and Elyria Church started developing a relationship with the fire department a few years ago.
Getting involved in the city, be a blessing to the city, and kind of earn your place in it.
When church members began delivering weekly meals to the city's fire stations, Hargis saying more than ever, people need solid friendships.
Because of social media, because of probably COVID, there have become these fraudulent friendships where no one really looks you in the eye.
Firefighter Scotty Slaughterback is looking forward to having a chaplain on board.
What we see, weighs on guys differently. So yeah, to have that resource readily available it would be huge for a lot of us.
6 years into his career, he realizes the importance of talking about thoughts and emotions.
I lean to my kid and my wife for decompression. And I golf. Golf's a hobby of mine.
Hargis told the firefighters they will build the program together and always have each other's back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damon.
Oh, Kasich, not Kasich. I challenged some douchebag from around here the other day on some social media page. He's complaining that the whole city of Cleveland is full of crackheads. I says, fine, come and walk any neighborhood with me. I want you to point out every crackhead you see. The guy's a wuss. Freaking show up or shut up. Who would that be, Jordan? I think Putin doesn't deserve to live. Kim Jong, maybe Xi in China, they don't deserve. They've murdered lots of people. Time is it? 6. Let's see. I should add some more people here. I don't have Las Vegas on this map. Oh my gosh. How did I not do that? All right. I could add that one without thinking about it. Anybody else want to be added to the map? What city are you from? Did I put you on here, Phil? I think I did. No, I didn't. Oh my God, I'm slipping. Let's see, where are you at? You're over here somewhere. Where are you? Kind of know where you're at. Oh, where is that? What's that city? Let's see. Asheville. You're somewhere near there. I thought I'll just put Asheville for now. Capital gain taxes? I don't know if I've looked into that one. Oh, stop that. Stop these things. Sorry. Yeah, taxes for people over with great wealth greater than 100 million. Why not? It's a proven fact. The wealthy do not pay their fair share of tax. Absolutely proven. It's obscene how much they get away with because they have accountants and loopholes. When you look at the statistics of what little increases in the amount of taxes from these people could do to the nation in amount of added income is insane. It's insane how much effect it could have. This place is amazing looking. The Chateau. They have the worst ad though. I may have been looking at the wrong. I don't know what this ad is for. If it's a place in Pennsylvania or New Orleans, I'm not sure. I should have counted how many Bernie Moreno commercials. Another one. Jesus. Anyway, oh, where's the cat? Oh, you're down there still. It's an ad for a hotel, and I'm not sure their graphics are horrible. I do not get how people spend a shitload of money on a website or an ad for TV, and their graphic dissolves onto the screen over the image of the building, and you can catch the word chateau, the chateau, but you can't see, I think it says the city under it, but it's such a faint image as it's overimposing the image of the hotel, and it's only there for a blink. It's a terrible design, like websites or say a Facebook page for a restaurant or a bar, right, or anything, any business. The first thing I look at when I look at some place that I don't know about, like there was a place listed the other day called, it's a breakfast joint that does brunch, fancy brunch. What the heck's that? It's over here. It's in Rocky River, okay? And I'd never heard of it before. I don't think I'd seen anything on Facebook for it till that. And gotta change my maps. No, I don't have to. Oh yeah, I know where it is there. It's in that old taco joint over here. Where is that taco joint? Downtown Lakewood, Rocky River. It's that place right there. It's called West Siders in Rocky River. They do fancy brunches with drinks. You click on you look at their page on Facebook, there's no address. Doesn't say what city. You look through some stuff, it doesn't say it. You have to, take extra effort and go a 2 or 3 more, touches, open new web pages, and then look. I don't get how people don't think that putting stuff like that up front is like necessary. Beetlejuice. Yeah, there's a movie coming out, isn't there? What was there? Oh, there's a commercial or something for that movie that was pretty funny. Some splash commercial or something. Oh, Whole Foods, yeah. You can go to the Whole Foods, isn't? Oh no, that's a Heinen's in Bay Village. I was actually in that Whole Foods for a minute a few months ago. My friend stopped to buy some lettuce. He makes fresh salads like every other day or every day. He likes shopping there. They can afford it. You get good produce there, though. Their prepared foods are amazing. They used to be locally owned, but now they're owned by a out-of-state group. But they haven't messed with it. Heinen's is good. I don't get into Whole Foods a lot, so I still don't even know what they have in there sometimes when I go walking around. Oh, another Bernie Moreno commercial. This is like the 10th one. It's ridiculous. I want to see the commercials that they have against him. They're pretty good commercials. Amazon, yeah. I was going there to buy this one vitamin that my friend had turned me on to. It's a vitamin for when you're feeling like under the weather. It's a high potency thing, and you take 2 or 3 of these vitamins every so many hours to keep pounding your system to try to kick what's affecting you. Yeah, I think the stuff does work. Not cheap. Creatine. Oh, I'm out of cereal. I finished all my cereal. So I need cereal and potato salad. No teen like creatine. Oh, Phil. Oh, did I send you the video, Phil, of the guy, the farmer? I think I sent that to you. The dude who goes, "You can grow corn." Did I send that to you? Freaking funny. I think I did. Ovaltine. Oh my God, I haven't tasted that shit in forever.
Holiday, and now a new tropical threat in the Gulf. The tragic death of a hockey star killed along with his brother the night before their sister's wedding. And 2 new deaths in the Northeast from the West Nile virus. First, those severe storms on the move. More than 30 million people facing weather threats, damaging winds, torrential rains, and flash flooding heading to the Northeast. Our weather team tracking several tropical systems, including a new storm churning in the Gulf. NHL All-Star Johnny Gaudreau, along with his brother Matthew, killed while riding bikes in New Jersey by a suspected drunk driver. The brothers set to be groomsmen today for their sister's wedding. The team calling it an unimaginable tragedy. What we're learning about the horrific collision. The race for the White House and the abortion battle heating up. Donald Trump saying a 6-week abortion ban is too short, but moments ago insisting he'll vote to keep the ban in Florida. Trump also promising to pay for IVF. His campaign scrambling to explain his shifting positions as Kamala Harris's team says voters aren't stupid. Terry Moran on the campaign trail. The mosquito-borne virus alert. 2 new deaths from West Nile virus in New Jersey. Cases reported in dozens of states, and concern for the rare and deadly EEE virus, especially in the Northeast. The precautions you can take this holiday weekend. Overseas tonight, day 3 of Israel's sweeping raids in the West Bank. Israeli police say they killed a Hamas commander, while in Gaza, the IDF acknowledging they struck another aid convoy. Back here in the U.S., a Dallas police officer gunned down while sitting in his patrol car. He was just months on the job after years as a high school math teacher. Late today, one of the doctors accused in the death of actor Matthew Perry appearing in court. What we've just learned. And the 6-year-old boy sharing the news he waited so long to hear, he was getting a new heart. The joyful reaction. It's America.
Sardines and mustard. I love sardines and mustard. So, 2 brothers killed. Were they on their bicycles or motorcycles? It said bikes. Been a bunch of bicycle deaths lately. There's a local guy. There's the funeral tomorrow for this guy. He was a local DJ at WCSB, Cleveland State Radio. He got run over by a truck here on the west side. There was another bad bicycle death somewhere recently. People just don't care about pedestrians and bicycles. They're horrible. No, they've fixed that mostly, but it's buses turning is a big problem anywhere, but they've got big speakers on the buses now that start squawking when the turn signal comes on. But yeah, over here on Franklin at West 114th. Truck drove right over him and the bicycle, I think. I don't know if I saw what kind of truck it was. And from what I've heard, it sounded like I was thinking of trying to maybe go to one of the services. I don't know. No, I can't do sardines in oil or water. Mustard. Unfortunately, some sardines and mustard are not the same as others. Ooh. Yeah, I need to think about planning something for my sister yet. Yeah, if the news can't lead with multi-million people getting bad weather, what could they lead with? Like real news. Freaking weather is horrible, man. Just stop talking about it already. People know when they've got weather. How much time are they burning up here now? We're at 6:35 and they haven't done any real news yet. Let the local channels do this shit, man. Did Walter Cronkite do the news? I don't think. I mean, the weather. Did they do it back then? Huntley and Brinkley? No. They talked about news.
unimaginable tragedy. Their star forward, Johnny Gaudreau, and his brother Matthew, both hit and killed by a suspected drunk driver while riding bicycles in New Jersey. The incident just hours before they were to be groomsmen for their sister's wedding. Here's ABC's Ika Jachi.
Tonight, a horrific tragedy. NHL star Johnny Gaudreau and his younger brother Matthew struck and killed by a suspected drunk driver as they rode their bikes in New Jersey.
Late or black SUV hatchback driving erratically, goes swerving around people and driving on the shoulder.
The fatal collision occurring after 8 p.m. Thursday in Salem County, near where the brothers grew up, and just hours before the two were to be groomsmen in their sister's wedding. The driver, Sean Higgins, in court today, now charged with 2 counts of second-degree vehicular homicide. An affidavit says Higgins told officers he had approximately 5 to 6 beers before the crash. State police say he also failed field sobriety tests. Tonight, fans in Ohio and New Jersey paying their respects to the Columbus Blue Jackets forward.
I've played hockey my whole life. I'm 5'10". I'm just, he's a smaller guy. He kind of represents.
Oh, the Channel 3 news here is just like one infomercial after another around noon. They don't do news anymore. It's just this weird infomercial thing. It's terrible. It's terrible. Scalar, hello there. Thank you. That's sad, these two guys getting cut down. Jeez. Let's see here. Wish I had a better remote.
His campaign later tried to walk that back.
I think all the president is saying is that he thinks that there should be more than 6 weeks.
That caused a firestorm with anti-abortion advocates.
It was discouraging and disappointing to hear the president really use talking points from really the abortion lobby.
There are also mounting questions about Mr. Trump's new proposal regarding fertility treatments.
For people that are using IVF, which is fertilization, the government is going to pay for it, or we're going to get or mandate your insurance company to pay for it.
The Trump campaign is not providing details about how the pricey procedures would be paid for. An NBC News estimate puts the total cost at around $8 billion.
Yeah, $8 billion a year. Where's that going to come from? He's just talking out his ass to get votes. That's it. He's running scared. He's all over the place. Just all over the place. Really getting crazy. You want to see crazy? Go read the stuff he posts on Truth Social or Twitter. Oh my God, he posts some crazy rants. Crazy rants. I think the other night during the convention, they said he was posting like 30 tweets or posts every hour. Oh my God. My phone's not charging too well.
Producing state in the country, the former president hammering Harris for changing her position on fracking.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. Joe Biden will not ban fracking. I would not ban fracking. As vice president, I did not ban fracking. As president, I will not ban fracking.
She's vowed repeatedly that we will ban fracking. If you don't have fracking, you don't have a commonwealth.
With prices at the pump up more than 50% from this time 4 years ago in the depths of the pandemic, the cost of the fuels that fill our cars and power our homes has become a critical campaign issue. Earlier this month, the former president introduced and immediately hedged on his ambitious energy plan, relying heavily on expanding natural gas production and building new nuclear plants.
We intend to slash prices by half within 12 months, at a maximum 18 months, and if...
How is he going to slash prices? You know, people just, it's insane how they think the president can go in and flip a switch. It's insane. They've not done any research. They don't know how anything works. Yesterday we bought gas $2.75 a gallon. On the west side, the best side. Oh yeah, there you go, Linda. I mean, all our refineries are producing maximum amounts of oil that they can push through them. Drilling, and this oil expert that I watch, what is this? Oh, pauses in Gaza fighting.
Hundreds of thousands of children against polio after the first case there in 25 years. Here's Raf Sanchez.
Stop.
Tonight, with polio spreading in Gaza, the UN ramping up for a vast war zone vaccination campaign. Israel and Hamas have agreed to 3-day pauses in the fighting starting Sunday to give the UN time to inoculate 640,000 Palestinian children.
Jesus,
polio affects mainly small kids and was stamped out in Gaza 25 years ago. But it's making a return in the contaminated water that many depend on for bathing and drinking after Gaza's water treatment system collapsed. The UN hopes to roll out more than 1 million vaccine doses. One challenge, keeping them cold in the sweltering Gaza heat with little reliable electricity.
I'm not going to say this is the ideal way forward, but this is a workable way forward.
The campaign will come too late for Abdul Rahman, the first child in Gaza confirmed to have polio. This was him earlier this summer, learning to crawl in the tent his displaced family calls home. Now, he's paralyzed in one leg. His life has changed 180 degrees, his mother.
It's insane. You see what they're doing in the West Bank? It's obscene. I'm sorry. Israel is wrong so often. They're just going down the streets with their bulldozers, destroying the roads, just digging them up because they can. Just destroying infrastructure, daily ways to get around because they're just going to be assholes. Fucking rude. Just rude.
Nearly 2 years after he was released from prison, what a court ruled today about Adnan Syed's conviction. Stay with us.
Wednesday, Adams. Never watched that show much. Baba. Yeah, I've been here too long. How's Pugsley Wednesday? I love the Addams Family, man. That was such a brilliant program. Such a brilliant program. What was I gonna look up here? Oh, did you do a walk? That's good. That's good. Kind of hot, isn't it, or no? I should go do a walk. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Don't be in there. Well, what's this?
1999 strangulation death of his high school girlfriend, Heyman Lee. Syed served 23 years behind bars for a crime he says he did not do. The case, a media sensation.
Murder had no reason to kill her.
Dissected on the podcast Serial. The state Supreme Court today finding in an effort to remedy an injustice against Syed, the prosecutor and circuit court committed another against the victim's brother, Young Lee, by failing to treat him with dignity, respect, and sensitivity. Mr. Lee says his family was never presented the evidence for overturning Syed's conviction and not given enough notice to appear in person.
It's a great decision.
David Sanford is Lee's attorney. Will appearing in person change the outcome here?
Appearing in court probably won't change any outcome at all, but it will afford dignity and respect to the victim. What's more important is that the victim will have an opportunity to speak in court, and that may change the outcome.
Erica Suter represents Syed.
Giving Heyman Lee's family justice doesn't mean further harming Adnan's family. So justice is that the innocent go free.
Tonight, there is no date for the new hearing. Ann Thompson, NBC News.
And we're back after this break with an NBC News exclusive. The new warning about how Americans are being scammed out of millions of dollars using a certain type of ATM. Stay with us.
Molly leaving.
Bitcoin ATMs. Bitcoin ATMs. Oh, who's that? Hood 79. Hello. Wednesday. What was I looking at here? What did my phone just do? Sophie. Not quite yet. And I'm not doing enough to deal with it. I'm like a damn ostrich. Oh, I wanted to look at my how'd my latest short video do? Oh, it's had 2,000 views. Nice. Might be the biggest, almost the biggest short video that I did. I think I've had one that did more than that. I put my first little video up on TikTok. Yeah. I wonder how that's doing. Bandit is sleeping on the floor.
On the hit podcast Serial.
I have type 2 diabetes, but
Where is what? Oh, the short video? It's not doing too good on TikTok, but I don't have many followers on TikTok. There they are.
So the mayor of Sioux Falls, South Dakota gets a video from a city worker that says, look at this. This is graffiti on city property. We're going to wash it away and take care of it, but we wanted you to know what happened. The suspect's a juvenile. We're going to prosecute him. So the mayor takes a look at the video and he's like, wow, that's really good. So he messages the cops to get the suspect's name, and he reaches out to the 17-year-old suspect on Instagram and says, it's the mayor. I know what you did. You got to go through the process, but I want you to come visit me at my office. So the suspect, whose name is Jayden, brings his dad. And in that meeting, the mayor, Paul Tenhagen of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, does not shame Jayden. What he says is, I'm a graphic artist, and your stuff's really good, and I believe in you, and I want to commission a piece of art from you. He did. And he paid him $800 for the art that now hangs behind the mayor's desk. $800, which basically covered the amount of money that Jayden owed the city to reimburse them for the money spent to wash away the graffiti on the city property. So the mayor of Sioux Falls, South Dakota gets a video from...
Well, that was the short video I did on YouTube. I put it out on a bunch of places, but I made my first YouTube video really where I did a few things to, to make it, learn how to use some of their editing stuff. I'm not showing Bandit to Gus. Gus can get his own kitty cat. There he is. What are you doing, Bandit? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yawning. What are you doing? Say hello. 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 What's up, big kitty cat? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Squeeze the cat. Oh, all right. I should go do something functional. He doesn't meow much. He's not a talker. And even for food, he'll meow just a little, not a lot. I wish he was a talker. I wish he was more a follower too. But he's not. He's his own dude. Meow if I squeeze. I have to squeeze him pretty hard for him to meow, and it won't be a nice meow. He doesn't even look at noises like that anymore. You're just faking, Dad. There's no cat here. He's sleeping. That's what they do mostly. They sleep. You're horrible, Phil. How often does your spousal unit smack you with the broom? Oh, I'm still hungry. No crab legs tonight. No free tickets. Oh. All right, the news is over. Still hot outside. 84 degrees. Don't forget, Trump gets sentenced in 2 weeks.
Long-awaited news.
Oh my God.
6-year-old John Henry Lee can't contain his joy. Making the rounds to see friends at the Cleveland Clinic after a 6-month stay in the hospital while awaiting a new heart.
Congratulations.
Yay, that's wonderful. Born with a rare condition where one side of the heart doesn't develop completely. John Henry undergoing his first open heart surgery at just 5 days old, then another at 4 months. But last December, he started experiencing heart failure and was placed on the transplant waiting list until this life-changing news. Just 1 day after that big announcement, John Henry received his new heart. Walking out of the hospital after 178 days with his mother, Sarah, a former nurse at the clinic. Hospital staffers lining the hall to celebrate. And tonight, John Henry sending us this message, excited about his future.
I'm happy I got a new heart. Now I can run and play. Kiss, kiss.
Congratulations, John Henry, making us all smile tonight.
Cute kid.
I'm Wade Johnson in New York.
Cute kid. Good for him. What is this phone doing? Anyway. All right. Do something. I'm scratching. Oh no, another Bernie Moreno commercial. It's ridiculous, man. A sign of desperation, man. Flooding the air with these things. Oh, another one. Back-to-back Bernie Moreno commercials. Oh my God.
Ohio jobs, lower everyday costs, and keep our communities safe. Bernie Moreno for Ohio. Defend American Jobs is responsible for the content of this ad.
We love Ohio and we love Bernie Moreno.
Another one.
America needs Donald Trump and Bernie Moreno.
Oh my God.
To seal our border, stop inflation, vote for Bernie Moreno. He'll be a great,
That's like 4 of them in a row.
Bernie Moreno, and I approve this message.
Talk about desperation.
Summer is here. We'll tell you.
Wow, that's crazy, man. A closet Trump voter. I'd get more followers probably.
With millions of Americans finalizing their Labor Day weekend travel plans, today is expected to be the big.
I like the Scripps News channel. I like what they've been putting together, the bits that I see. More bots. Oh yeah. Well, did you see there's been some recent studies out? Like 49% of the followers of Trump were bots, something like that. This is just crazy numbers. Cheapest gas for Labor Day since 2021. G, oh yeah. Well, Threads is okay, and then there's yeah. The thing is, most of the people I follow, they're really only on maybe one platform mostly, and if I was to give up Twitter X, I would have to have 20 other things to follow these people or these groups or these areas of interest. It would take a lot more effort. Um, so I'm on Threads. There's a little bit of stuff there. It's different. Uh, there's what you call it. What's the other one? Blue. What the heck? Can't think of it. I thought I got on there. Tribal. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Um, yeah. X is in trouble in a couple countries right now for not complying with a bunch of things. I think that's the second biggest. One of the second biggest countries they're in. Reddit, yeah, Reddit is it can be a shit show depending what little subreddit that you're in. It's a Peyton place. Um, 2025, 15 new cruise ships, 40,000 new sleeping berths being, well,
is raising environmental concerns. According to a New York Times report, a single cruise ship docked for one day emits as much exhaust as 34,400 idling semi-trucks.
They have to keep their engines running in order to keep power on the ship. Of course, that produces emissions.
That is why ports like Seattle's are investing in shore power, where instead of idling on diesel while in port, cruise ships can plug into a city's electric grid, just like an electric car in a garage.
Shore power is really important for the maritime industry as a whole.
Right now, Seattle is working towards getting all of its piers equipped with shore power, and will, with the completion of its Pier 66 project by the end of the cruising season in October.
I mean, the cruise industry has been way ahead of the ports.
While 46% of cruise ships are capable of plugging into shore power, only 35 ports worldwide have shore power capabilities. That's 3%, showing that although the industry is growing, the infrastructure to sustain it has further to go.
So, according to the Port of Seattle, when a ship is docked here, it takes about 10 hours to unload all the passengers, restock supplies, restock those pina coladas, and then welcome all the other passengers on board to set off again for Alaska. So, in that time frame, if a ship is docked using shore power, it saves the greenhouse gas equivalent of a car going on a road trip from Seattle to New York City 30 times, Lauren. So that's pretty significant if you think about it. And also, if you're watching the story and you're thinking, oh, maybe a cruise to Alaska Labor Day weekend sounds pretty good, book now. That's what all the travel industry experts are saying. These cruises are popular and you want to be ahead of the game.
National correspondent Vanessa Michania reporting live in Seattle for us. Thank you. A new development surrounding the war in Ukraine. A fighter jet from the Ukrainian military.
Tribal, yeah, I've kind of heard of it. Can't think all the. Oh, Blue Sky, that's the other one. I thought I got on there. I forgot. Maybe not. You can always get on Rumble or Truth Social. Oh, maybe Puttycat. All right, I'm going to hang up because the more I sit here, the more I won't get anything else done. All right. Be nice, be kind. check your smoke alarms. Go to sleep. It's still daylight.